Zeth, he has been working on something for the podcast, and I don't know what it is.
Pirate software or MZF's delusion. Which of these two things was said? This is something either Pirate Software said or I had a delusion and I thought that he had said it, meaning I made it up. He claimed to never dream having a 5-hour sleep schedule, or did Pirate Software claim to use Jedi mind tricks in real life?
Okay, so I know he did say that he was a mutant, but I don't know if he said that thing about dreaming. I think the Jedi thing.
I tried to do the Jedi hand wave, and I said, we don't need wristbands. And then I opened the door and let everyone in, and she just stood there like this.
Pirate Software said kids don't know what controllers are, or did Pirate Software say kids don't know what a keyboard and mouse is?
Oh, I know 100%.
I think keyboard and mouse. No, controller. I say controller.
I'm gonna look like an idiot if I guess this wrong, by the way. I reckon controller.
No way, he said both.
This is going to make all of you age 50 years.
Oh
You ready
my
for
God.
this?
I feel like Zeth, you were working on something more, and I don't think this was it, bro.
Wait, is this actually
There's
what
gotta
you
be
were working
more.
on?
Is this it?
Okay,
Hello,
yeah, fair
and
enough.
welcome to the Overscoped podcast.
Yeah. Wait, do you want to turn on the lights? Yes.
If anyone's
Oh,
sitting, yeah,
in the
All of my
complete
lights
dark.
are
Why is
behind
it
me over there.
vignette.
This is the sad episode. This is the. How's everyone doing?
Okay, we were just having a discussion, but now we're here, huh? Now we're here.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive, bro. Okay, so this motherfucker, Zeth. Sorry, I don't know if I should be cursing. That's so early in the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, it is.
But-
Like the first,
but-
hold on, isn't the
We'll
first
have-
15
we'll be
seconds you're not
interviewed
supposed to
for
curse?
that.
You
That's fine.
immediately break the rule.
It's fine.
Wait, sorry, say again.
So let's just make the intro longer.
True.
Okay, Zeth, he has been working on something for the podcast, and I don't know what it is, and
You
I
have
don't
to
like
just-
surprises,
you have
and
to
I want to
trust.
get into that.
No,
What?
you
I
have
mean,
to
what?
trust.
Wait,
What
what?
even is it? Zeth has a secret. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Did Dino tell you? That's my first question.
No, Dino did not tell me.
Okay,
Dino
listeners,
did
here
not
was the
tell me.
story. We go back and forth on the podcast about what we're going to talk about because we're trying to figure it out and we're new to it. And something that I've thrown around a lot is like, oh, we should do little fun games or something. Okay. But I couldn't sleep, okay? And I'm working a lot. I worked 50 hours last week. And it was like 3 a.m. I couldn't sleep. It's like, fuck it. I'm going to put together this little idea. So, of course, none of our friends are in the same time zone. So Dino was on Discord, do Poly Night on YouTube. And he was like, oh, what are you going to work on? And I start working on it. And then, of course, Henry shows up in the first 15 minutes. I'm like, Dino, you motherfucker. You better not say anything, okay? Because it's got to be secret. I want to wait, though, Henry. Okay, listen. Can you give me... or should I just do it now? Fuck it. I don't care.
Well, I don't know. I don't even
Do
know
it
what it
now.
is. I don't know if it's a
I
good
I want to know
time
what
to
you guys
do
have
it
been
now.
working on. Why can't we not talk about that stuff? Okay?
We could talk about that. We could talk about that.
Henry, what
bro,
have you been working on?
Okay, bro. Ever since Johannes came onto the podcast, I feel like I've been sort of tiptoeing around this idea of like jumping from project to project. And I feel like I talk about it all the time. I go like, you know what, I'm going to commit to it. And I feel like these past couple weeks, I have really committed to it. And it feels really good. I felt like I jumped into Blender. I feel like I'm learning Blender a lot. So I've just been doing hand animations with Blender, which for like a game jam game, but I'm turning it into a more extensive thing. Just like, I don't know.
Show
what
the
you're
hands. I want to see the hands. Put them on screen.
No, I don't want to do that.
What?
don't-
I wanna
gotta-
reveal
gotta-
Or Asian man.
I gotta pull it up, but there are
Pull it up.
animations. But the game is on itch. It's the
The hand
whatever.
job game.
The
So I
hand
had
job game.
Handy
is on
Jobs.
itch. Handy Jobs. That's the name of the game. And
You didn't name
That's a terrible name.
He never takes my name suggestions. Here was the thing, though. Henry wanted to know how much you should charge. Because did you explain this part? You're going to charge for hands. You might. That might be a thing you could do.
yeah. I was thinking about releasing them, selling them on my website. It's not out yet, or on itch or somewhere, or on the Unity Asset Store. I want to go as many platforms as I can if I do end up selling the hands, but they're like these low poly hands that took a while to make.
I want to see. I think.
Thanks
what
for
you should do-
clarifying. I was so confused.
Yeah, they're like low. It's like first person hands, so they go to like
First
a
person,
camera.
yeah.
And then he did all the animations. He did like sheesh, and then he did like
No.
the other main one. He did good animate. Why can't we show? Because what I want to do is I want to say, how much would you pay, Maxy, for these hands? Okay, special DLC hands for World of Unlit. Okay.
Do you want me to pull it up?
Pull it up. What are you doing here? You're not pulling up the hands.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Let me get OBS. OBS.
You didn't have OBS up? Jesus Christ.
Somebody else.
Damn, I didn't know we were on OBS.
Yeah, this is very professional. That's why I have no lights. Okay, I ran out of power. So yeah, I got a little generator running this camera right now. Well, while he's pulling that up, Colby, what have you been working on, buddy?
I've been doing menial tasks for my game. If that's crazy.
That's not crazy, honestly.
It's just like I kind of stopped working on my game at a point where it needed a lot of maintenance, and I'm doing that maintenance now, basically. So, first of all my scale was pretty messed up. Like, the trolley was like 4 meters tall, so I had to fix that.
The what?
Because that doesn't work well
Wait,
with the
can you
physics.
explain your game real quick? What is
Explain
your
what a
game?
trolley is real quick.
My game, Yeah, can't believe you've
Okay,
got it
uncultured.
already. No, for the viewers, my game is like a trolley. That's it. No, it's a trolley simulator where you're like running around, grabbing items, physics-based kind of arcadey movement. So a lot of it is based on physics. It's using Godot's rigid body.
Oh,
so
I know all about that. Sort of.
you do. I also
I've
do
used it
now.
like once. I don't know.
So one thing about that is it really helps to have everything to scale, and I didn't know that. So I just had everything to, for some reason, a 4 meter tall trolley, because that's how I did it in Blender. I didn't do it to scale from the first place. So I'm just in the process of redoing everything, pretty much going back into my Blender files and just shrinking everything, applying the transforms, and then re-exporting it. So it is pretty boring, but I'm getting it working slowly.
Once you
And
get everything
also
on the same
person
level,
working.
does it mean you can bring in new stuff and it'll automatically like be the correct scale? Or how does
Yeah.
that work for 3D models or any models? Is it just understood that
No,
this
no.
should be the scale?
Yeah, they usually just do it to like normal scale. So I did the exact same thing. I downloaded a free person model, it was 1.8 meters tall, as a person should be. And then I
What
realized
the
it's like a quarter the size of my trolley. I'm like, fuck. So
As a person should be.
So yeah, I'm getting the person working as well, which is, pretty as frustrating as, not multiplayer, maybe a little bit less frustrating, but but players in Godot, I don't know, just the skeleton node and the physics behind that in Godot, it's not very good.
And you're using Godot 4, right? 4 point something.
Yes, because I'm not outdated like you.
This fucking guy.
Using Godot 3 still.
Bro,
no
even in
features
the
you could
gaming,
be
I just
using.
Fuck you. Also, why fix it? It's not broken, right? It works, I think. Although I will say there are times in
No.
Godot 3. You tell me if this is different in Godot 4, where I have like I'm just dumb, by the way. I'm sure this is not even a thing in 3. But I'll have like an object and I push it like towards a wall and it just like goes through the wall sometimes, and I'm like, well, that sucks. So I just can't like have an object actively push too hard against like another wall ever. I don't know if you have a problem.
I've had that a lot, yeah.
Is that just a
It
game?
just
I'm
might
having
be
that.
a Godot thing, yeah. Yeah, it might just be.
problem with what?
games.
What's that, Maxy?
Even I'm having that. I don't even use Godot.
I
Wait,
heard
what
that
problem?
the solution's something about like running at slower frame rate or something, but like that can't be right. Can it?
It's probably
Surely
not good
not,
to change
right?
your frame rate to make it slower. That's
I
probably
know,
not
but
a
that's
good
like an
idea.
old trick I thought. If you run it like like if you play old games, and you go to speedrun, if you run them at like 60 frames, you can just like break through some walls that you shouldn't be able to. I'm just making this shit up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, thank you. I said it must be true.
No. Yeah. That's true.
Do you have the hands? All that weight, all that build up.
Yeah. I was waiting for Maxy to go and talk about what he's been doing for the past couple
that's a good
weeks. 'cause
point,
I feel like I
Oh,
haven't,
gotcha.
I haven't even seen you.
Not much.
I haven't
I'm
even
planning
seen-
some levels for World of Unlit. But
Mhm.
yeah, I have a lot of stuff to do in personal life. Yeah. I just came from my grandmother's birthday.
Oh, happy
Happy
birthday, to your grandmother.
Can I ask how old she is? Is that rude? I'm sorry.
70.
Let's go.
Oh, almost as old
Big
as
7-0.
you, Zeth. Holy shit, that's crazy.
Go ahead, Maxie. You keep going. Don't let this guy slay you.
He's the pain in his eyes.
That's a wrinkle. Right, just get old. I'll never
Yeah.
get. By the way, I'll never get by that. Hold on. When Johannes came on here and he's like, "You young guys," and I was like, "Yeah." Wait, how old are you, Johannes? Fuck.
Yeah.
So
Just
specifically in your game though, just the level design and level, you know.
Yeah, no, I've just been planning out two more. Oh, true, and I've been finishing the UI rework. But yeah, that's it. True, I didn't show you that, Henry. I wanted to show you that.
Oh, okay.
See, you guys are like.
Show
letting
it,
me hang
show
out now.
it,
This is
show
a
it. Let's
podcast.
display everything, please.
Yeah, this is the OBS show.
Okay. These are
Oh,
my
this
hands.
is my mouse. Whoa.
So you could see,
See?
right there. Okay.
Oh.
I've been working on this. I have an idle. I redid a bunch of stuff. So this is the new idle hand animation.
Whoa.
Very subtle.
This is it's supposed to be.
Wait,
60.
Shogun. I didn't see it.
Yeah. This is 60.
No, yeah.
Okay. And then I have this other idle, which isn't gonna play all the time. It's gonna play like once every 3 seconds or whatever, or not 3 seconds, once every minute or something. What's that?
See? Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That.
Listeners,
yeah.
the hands, both the hands, it's a first person game. The hands are going forward from the camera, and then he has this idle where one hand just like kind of shakes, like, shake it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And this is probably not good to be shown or
That's
for the audio
I've
people.
directed us here.
Yeah,
It's fine. I realize this
Okay.
now.
yeah. I thought that's why I didn't want to show it, but then
Fuck
you were
it.
like,
Who
okay.
cares?
Yeah. Okay. And this is the sheesh one that Dino. I didn't even realize it, but then Dino was like, "Yo, that looks like sheesh," and I was like, "No, why did you say that? It looks."
Dino is so good.
And
at
that's
that.
a sheesh one.
It's like a
yeah,
Zenyatta
yeah.
spell.
What
For
is that meant
listeners,
to
it's a Zenyatta spellcast where one hand shoots out. But the problem is, so let's say the right hand shoots forward, like as to cast the spell as the DPS main Zenyatta. The left hand, the left hand comes down and it hits the sheesh, like you're doing like your, I don't know, Zoomers do that, I think.
Yeah.
So as soon as Dino saw it, he's like, "Oh,
Used to.
sheesh," and it ruined all the excitement. You could see the
I
color.
was so happy. Man. I was like, "Holy shit!" It's just meant to be like this light attack where you're just like throwing something real quick, like throwing this like magic spell or whatever. But the thing that I'm the most, I think the thing that is the most entertaining to look at is this one, and this one is a taunt. It was 156. Yeah, 156. And this is the taunt. Okay, tell me what you guys think about this.
The misdirection. I'm spoiled. I've seen all these before.
Yeah, we really.
So listeners, it's that old trick where it's like you're winding up the middle finger and it pauses, and at the very end it goes to a peace sign. It like shows out a peace sign. It's very kawaii Destiny, if I don't say so myself.
Yeah, it is.
Ruining Henry's hard work is like maybe my favorite bullying tactic. It's like make something
Wait,
cool and I'm like, oh, doesn't that look like, kawaii Destiny?
No.
It's like, fuck you.
I think that looks good.
It looks really good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm saying I think it looks good. That's kind of cringe. But
What?
I'm okay with it being like kawaii,
Kobe,
No,
how much are you gonna pay for those hands? Oh, he didn't even do a jerk off animation though.
Oh.
That's problematic
I'm not
for the
gonna
hand
do
job.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna pay anything for those hands just because you didn't do jerk
You can
off
always add it
animation.
later.
Yeah, maybe I could. I think I need a
Add a-
some reference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll talk later. We'll talk in private. Or Henry's soliciting. Everyone has any reference photos for matches?
Wait, no. Don't do that. I don't want. Nobody send me anything. Okay, I'm okay. We're good.
Good luck selling that.
Can make them
without reference
himself.
photos. I said $40 because we were looking online, and I think it's hard to get hands. But especially with animations, you have all this stuff, and I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
keep adding animations.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep adding animations, and it's for my own project, so I don't know how many of those I'll actually sell. But I was thinking about also animating some gun animations, also. So like,
People like guns.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna add
Especially
the guns. I'm not
reload.
gonna. The reload. So I was thinking about adding in like assault rifle, pistol, and maybe shotgun animations, but I'm not using those, so we'll see.
I feel like you're jumping between so many projects. I'm like
Yes.
kind of confused. What project is this one with the guns and the hands and like everything?
This is
That's
the
just
merchant game. No, I'm just kidding. It's not.
I have been working on the merchant game also. I have done so much stuff with the merchant game. I added buildables, so now you can build. That's it.
Like Fortnite.
Yeah, it's basically the Fortnite of the next generation.
Yeah.
Dino, I keep talking about Dino. Dino came up with this idea. I was like, yo, you should add a way to like decorate your area. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, I was thinking about doing that, but you saying that maybe I should do that because it feels like it's like a thing that just makes sense with the game. So I added that into the game and also got some assets. So I made the test level look better. That's basically all I've been up to.
Love it.
Okay.
And then the fruit game's on the
I
back
have
burner.
to
You really
inform.
did.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. No,
True.
No.
What about the fruit game?
No.
Yeah.
We're in suspense now.
I have not touched the fruit game for a little bit,
It's
but I am going. Maybe I should work on it today. Actually,
Yeah, I think you should work on the fruit game. All
yeah,
right?
yeah. I need
I'm
to
gonna draw those
rework
fruits
the
any
UI.
day now. He sent me the scale of all the
I did.
fruits, so that way I can draw them in pixel art.
Yeah, I did.
And then I'm gonna be raking in the dough, sitting
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
because
yeah.
he's
When
not
are
gonna
the
charge.
loot boxes coming to the fruit game?
Do you? Okay. Sorry. What was it, Koji? Or you made a joke?
Sorry, I kind of
loot boxes.
interrupted you, Zeth, when you're like middle of talking. Do
I
you
was
want to
just-
say anything else?
No, I was sputtering my gears there. I just want to get paid off the fruits I haven't drawn yet. But no,
I-
he said something about loot boxes.
I was thinking it would be shitty for you guys to like draw some fruits for me, and then I put it behind some sort of paywall. So I was thinking either the fruit skins that you make should be in in-app purchase, or you just can't get them like behind a paywall or anything. I was thinking about a skill-based unlock, like maybe like in order to get Zeth's skin, you have to beat his score. And
I do like that. That was my favorite idea. You suggested.
yeah.
Which
And
is
I
gonna
was
make me
thinking-
play so much fruit game. No one's gonna get my fucking skins. Or if my score is low, I can go. I just wanted everyone. I'm a man of the people. Make sure everyone gets my skin. You know, guys, I'm just looking out for you. I didn't want to go too crazy. I said, all right, that's enough. Too many watermelons. Too many pineapples. I forget what's in there.
Yeah.
You really have taken Johannes's advice though, because you are stretched thinner. I think than
No,
he is
I
right
don't.
now.
I don't think it's being stretched thin. I feel like I'm getting so much done because before when I was like focusing on one thing, I wasn't doing anything, you know. And now I'm jumping around from thing to thing to thing, and I feel like I got stuff done, you know. Like yeah.
It's a high too when you get stuff done that I was like chasing. I think that's why I was so drawn into our game jam last week, last 2 weeks. Because I missed that feeling and I didn't know that I missed it till we got into it. Because it was like, all right, 48 hours and I'll throw together this thing. And I was really thinking I was going to do it in like 3 days, like 48 hours collectively. But I could get like, I don't know, 20 hours, 30 hours of work done, maybe 4 days, right? I just thought I was going to do that. And then you sit down and you start to make progress, especially that early progress on a game jam. And you just like feel like, oh shit, like this is what it feels like to be free again, to work on a project and feel happy. And like, I'm sure you feel a little bit of that right now because you have a couple projects that are further off, but some projects that are so early that you get to do all like the fun, I mean, it depends. Sometimes I think for me, it's fun stuff. Yeah.
No, yeah. Working on projects. I feel like the grandiosity of like making up a game is kind of intimidating, you know, like having all these thoughts and ideas of where something could go. But if you start off like that game jam, it was just like a small idea, and working off of a small idea feels it feels better, you know.
Yeah, it feels more manageable because we're small developers, so working on small ideas feels good. It's just that no idea is like good. Very few ideas are good at a very small scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you can find something like that, you should really latch onto it. Like if you have a game that's fun and you worked on it for a week, I think that's what Vampire Survivors kind of was. Because then they say, I thought that guy said, I heard once that he would meet up with friends and they'd all share games they worked on, and everyone just wanted to play his, and it was just like the very bare bones Vampire Survivors. Yeah, so I think once you hit that, you'll know. You'd be like, no, if everyone wants to play my game as opposed to everyone wants to talk about making games, then I think you've crossed some barrier. You're like, oh, this shit's actually fun.
Yeah.
Also, I like that I can.
That's strange. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. What's up?
I was just gonna say, like, it's strange that you feel like the best. I mean, maybe not strange, but for me, it's like complete opposite. I would feel like the end part of a game is the most fun to work on because you're like closer to finishing it up. You've got all the systems down. You know what's going on in the project. You're very like well versed. You're like used to it, kind of. And I prefer that sort of like you're used to it and you know all that stuff. Whereas when you're starting it, there's so many different paths you can take, so many different directions you can go, and I feel like it might be a bit overwhelming, especially for me. And I don't know, it just feels like there's so much to do and it's too overwhelming.
Do you feel overwhelmed when you play like an open world game? I've heard that people say that sometimes when like Skyrim first came out or whatever, any open world game, it's like, oh, there's so much to do. Like I never felt that. I always felt like free in the beginning, and then for in terms of projects, it feels more constrained.
I feel like if you have a good enough game, it doesn't feel like that way. But certainly if there's no boundaries, yeah, it will feel like super overwhelming. And what I mean by like a really good game is a game that has like a story that guides you through the first stages when you first open the game, to kind of get you into it and get you on a clear progress line. And then after that, after you completed like a main story or something, it just kind of pushes you into the deep end. If it did it from the start, I would like hate open world games because it's just nothing. Speaking of nothing, your webcam just
yeah. I have to fix this. Thing's in the middle of doing stuff.
Oh no.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I was in the process of setting this up, so we're like still learning what's going wrong with it. Wait, but do you get anxiety? Like in Oblivion, I don't even play these games; they're too old. I'm old. But in Oblivion, when you start it, you open up like you get out of the sewer, and it literally is like I think there's something in like a journal that's like, hey, you should meet this guy who works at a bar somewhere. But for the most part, you're like, look at that mountain, you can go there, and a lot of people feel like that's overwhelming. What about that? Because I understand you're saying you can design for that, but what about without design? Do you get overwhelmed being like, oh yeah, make your own journey?
I feel like it's tough because it gives you a story, it gives you like a destination. I feel like I would just follow the destination if I feel too overwhelmed. Like that's my fallback. If it has nothing, I wouldn't know what to do. It's just
Bro, why the fuck are we talking about playing games? We're game developers. We're supposed to be talking about making games.
Because you gotta play it and make a game, you dumb fuck. Henry ulted too early. Now he's that
I feel like Kobe had this great question about like, yo, this is like the beginning of the project. And then we're now talking about Oblivion.
That's true. All right. I like Oblivion.
Bro, this guy just want to talk about Oblivion all day. And you know, yesterday
Can we at least hold on? Shut up! I'm talking now. Can we at least say this? Kobe's wrong. Working in the beginning's way better. Working at the end of the game sucks. Yeah, he's just wrong.
Maxy, help me out here.
No, I think it's fun. It's fun. It's both is fun, but I think the difference with game jam games is that you have this. You don't have any pressure that comes with it, or it's like very limited. The pressure you got, you have like a week to do this thing, and you know you can. There's nobody will die when you don't make a good game. You will not waste a shit ton of a year of your life. You will not all of that stuff. So there's this freedom of thought, I guess, or this there's just no pressure that comes with it, at least for me.
You get to a more completed state much faster in a game jam, and also it's such a small scope, right? So it feels like you could get there faster. Why are you smiling?
It feels like here's the truth. Actually, this clicked in my head. It feels like you can barrel towards whatever the end is, but a lot of times in game jams you can just barrel towards a bad game really fast. Like fuck it, it's gotta be done. So I'll make so many game jams where I'm like, you should make this a full game. It's like, no, this is kind of it. This is all. Out of this
actually,
idea.
bro. Okay, so for our game jam, I actually got reached out by somebody. I was about to curse, but they were like, "Hey, do you want to release? I was like, I don't want to curse about this random guy. I don't know, but he was like, "Hey, do you want to release your game on our platform? It's for like charity or something." And I was like, I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, maybe it might be a cool opportunity, especially for the voice actors and whatnot. But then I was like, I don't think the project is that great, and I don't really want to spend more time working on it. And he also specifically said, like in the thing, he was like, yo, there should be no cursing. And I was like, there's cursing in the game. Right? So
is there when you get fired or something?
Yeah, when you get fired, yeah. So
you specifically wanted no cursing?
Yeah. So
I think I told you I had some weird. Oh, go ahead. Wait, what was that? Did you say no to him? Did you go like, no, I'm out?
No, bro. This I sent him a message. He was like, "Hey, start your game. Looks really interesting. Could be sick to have on our platform." I was like, "Okay." And I asked him. I was like, "Hey, I just wanted to get more details." And then it was an automated message that he sent back.
Oh,
I was like, "What? Oh my god, what is
Oh,
with everybody?
webcams again.
Maxy
Oh.
does.
Everybody's webcam.
I would never have
Everybody's
something like that happen. That'd be insane.
Oh,
Really
no.
mess with the rhythm of the podcast, you know. And for a couple extra pixels on screen.
I'm feeling
Oh,
left
no,
out.
seriously.
Come on,
He's
I'm
gonna kill
feeling
us
so
after
left
this.
out.
Oh
right
no!
now.
What the fuck? What is going on?
Well, at this point, I can do anything I want, so we can go for a walk here.
No. Okay, let's relax. Let's relax. Maxy,
Listeners,
what's going
we're
on?
having technical difficulties, but also at the same time, we can power through it. Max, you can work on that. I was gonna say I hadn't talked about any of the stuff I was working on, so I was gonna briefly mention that. I made, I think, a design doc. I don't really think so, because Henry told me I didn't make a design doc. I drew some squares, and we spent half the time making an alphabet. We can't focus when I'm
Let's
fucking
go.
playing. Well, here was my issue. My brain has like it is so unhinged. We were like, let's draw what the design doc is for the game, right? So I'm drawing it in Photoshop. Let's see if I can even bring it up here. I think it's gonna be screen with camera. Okay, so there it is, right? So I'm drawing little stuff, and I wanted to type out lobby, but we didn't have a font. So then I drew all the letters for a font, and it was just a big waste of time. We never actually made this font.
No, I think it's not a waste of time because you can just use this now in whatever you make.
Theoretically. But anyway,
Theoretically.
this was for the Game Jam one that I had before. So the idea was the one with the jump off a bridge and you die game. But I tried to map out what a good game can be. I don't think this is a design doc though. This is just a couple pictures. This is what you do when you say like I'm working, but you're really just having fun, sort of like fantasizing about what your game can be. Like you don't have to talk about what is in the boss room. You can just draw a little skull and go like, yeah, it's a boss room. It's really fun. Yeah, I'm sure we'll design that later. But I actually think in some ways it helped me. But to explain the game before was you spawn these buildings. This is like an office space, if you can kind of see what it would be. Oh, there's like shit. Is there in the way? No, it's inverted. Okay, so it's like an office space, and you'd go through rooms and break stuff. Would be the premise of the game, and you get resources and you go back to a base. And I wanted to turn it into a bigger project because we're so tired of doing small project after small project that sort of doesn't go anywhere. So it's like so scary. Speaking of Overscoped, it's so scary to slowly nudge the game a little bit bigger in scope, and then you feel it slip instantaneously. It's like, okay, like, yeah, there'll be like a little bit of resources. So when you break stuff, you get like the resource, and then like maybe there's a crafting system, and you build a base, and you're like, wait, hold on. Yeah. So that was sort of happening to me, and then I reeled it back. So I was like, all right, the base can be like, maybe you're putting down stations for upgrades. You're not necessarily building a base because it's an isometric 2D, or not isometric, it's top-down 2D pixel art, my thing I do, all right? And the fear is just that like I can't like build, especially on the Z-axis, I can't do like any of that stuff. So I don't know, I'm working on it. We'll see what we got. Definitely the next video I do down the line is going to be about this game jam and how we worked on stuff. Plus the return to game jam. That's a good ass title. Okay. Yeah, Maxy's back. Hi, Maxy. You look like
Hi.
you're held hostage. Your word is broken.
I'm worried it's going out again because I forgot to plug it in. I forgot to plug in the camera, so it ran on battery, and the battery went out, and I had to wait a couple seconds. And now I hope that it's running while charging.
So what are you gonna do with this project now that you're putting more time into it? Because what is it? The future?
Okay, if I'm just saying from my gut, I want a Steam release. I do. I want one, but I think Far Gun Frontier was just too much stuff. Far Gun Frontier was my main project I was working on. It was like very Binding of Isaac, greed mode. Everyone would say it looks like End of the Gungeon. But the idea was that like it's one of those games where you have a million items, you're fighting through tons of enemies, there's multiple bosses, and it's run based. And the more you work on something like that, the more you realize that like little things pile up so fast. When you're like, oh yeah, I have like 5 enemies, or not 5, 10, right? It would be more than that. 10 enemies per floor. And like, well, enemies are, for me, I'm animating them. They have idle animations. They have attack animations. They have death animations. And then there's 10 of those. There's like a state machine for each enemy that's doing different things. And as much as you can kind of make them similar and build upon each other, it just feels like, oh, that's overwhelming. And I can chip away at that, but that feels like a 3-year project the more and more I like put stuff into it. And you want it to be good, right? There's a lot of pressure on it to be good, especially if it's your main project. So you're like, okay, I want to do like cool art and go interesting places. Each level to be an interesting, cool thing. And you can feel that slowness like hit you of being like, if I get messages on Discord once in a while or messages on YouTube, and they're like, what should I do for my first game? And it's the opposite of everything I'm doing for my first game. And I'm a little tired of like saying that every single time, just to giving good advice and taking my own bad advice. So I'm like, okay, well, what can we do for this, this Smash Stuff game? And I think the answer is to try to make it one level and to try to make something that feels compelling to a player. So that way, like, those are my 2 thoughts. Like, let's keep the scope down on levels, but let's make it so you're actually progressing. Then me and we had a back and forth about this, Henry, about like how I just want to remove high scores. That's a crutch that you fall on in itch games. We all did it for all of our game jams. We're all like, and then you get a score, and that's the game. And then you sort of a big bow and expect someone to applaud. It's just totally bullshit. No one cares about scores. No one cares about scores.
People. I think the idea of scores people enjoy sometimes. If
What the conviction just died in your voice. I think sometimes, once in a while.
Okay.
So I'm trying to lean away from scores. You guys know scores are bullshit, right? We don't have to get. Do anyone have any different opinions on that?
Hold up.
I actually had a question.
Score, right?
Oh, sorry.
So
That's what I said, bro. That's exactly what I said.
What did
I think
Maxy
that's
say?
when?
Whispers, we all
a couple
yell.
seconds ago.
No, I didn't say it a couple seconds ago.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no, but go ahead and say
But
it.
yeah, it's basically a speedrun, and people care about speedruns.
It's
People
not a
care about
speed run.
speedruns.
That's what he thought. Oh, it's full of shit.
That's
Go
exactly
ahead.
what
Go
I
ahead.
told
I'll
Zeth.
I
say
mean,
my-
it's not exactly a speedrun, but it's like it's the same thing basically. Who can get the highest score? Who can get the fastest time?
Yeah, but
It's
a
the same
speed run
thing.
just feels different.
It
That's not a
does.
good
It
argument.
feels different.
It does feel different.
It feels
though. All right,
different.
thank you. Australians got
Yeah,
my
because
Yeah.
like okay, let me back up Zeth for a minute. Okay.
Thank God, I
So
got
high
no
score,
brain
right?
cells.
You get points. They go higher. Okay, when you're speedrunning, the oh shit,
Points go lower.
Don't-
See that?
no, no.
Opposite. That's a low score.
you want a lower time, right?
You're
You want a
on-
lower
oh,
time, and you want a
okay.
higher
Calling this a
score.
high score. It's got lower time. What is this? A zoo? A circus? This is out of control here. I rest
Yeah,
my case,
actually,
man.
I agree now. Actually, golf actually isn't a game because the points go down in golf, right?
Oh, really,
So the
motherfucker?
lower you,
Does anyone ever go, what's
so
your
it's
high
not a
score
game.
in golf? I got a high score. In basketball, they say it all the time. In football, they're always talking about their high scores, okay? But not in golf. You got a speed run in golf. No, you don't have a speed when you have in golf.
Yeah, speedrunning. To bring it kind of back on what we were talking about before, if you can remember that far back, I feel like we've had 3 conversations in the past 10 seconds. Back to what you were saying, Zeth, about how working on one big project to start off with is a completely dumb thing. This might be a completely useless thing I'd have thought about, but I actually disagree. I think it's a really good thing. First of all, point number 1, you are learning lots of different techniques when you work on a longer project. You get to know the intricacies. Number 2 as well, if you're working on a long project, you kind of get the idea of what game dev will be like, and if you like it or not. If you're working on a project for a long amount of time, and you just decide, I don't like this, then maybe it's not for you. Maybe game dev isn't for you. And that's my only 2 points, because I can't think of any more.
Yeah.
No, okay. I
Fail.
don't agree with that. I feel like maybe if you're talking about intricacies, maybe that's the only point that's like maybe valid. But I feel like you don't get to explore the full capabilities of like in an engine, or even game development, just working on one large project, right? It's like the same thing with artists. I'm sure you know about this, Zeth. You went to art school, right?
Nope.
Right? Like
Community college. But I'll take the false valor.
you like I hear this thing where they say like you shouldn't work on one big project, you should work on little projects, and the people that do work on smaller projects and have multiple small projects, they learn faster, they learn more, because you're going like into different directions with every project, right?
I
And
think
I
also,
feel like that's
okay.
That's
no,
game
I
jam,
feel like
right?
that's the
Well,
same thing. Yeah,
I was
that's game
gonna
jams.
say-
It's exactly game jams. Yeah.
Yes, and also there's different skills you learn at different places of game development. So like, and it's good to be good at multiples of them. Like you aren't going to get super deep into system works or multiple systems work when you do game jams. But then also, if you work on one game, you might kind of forget, like at least as an artist, like, hey, we need to focus on like, or no, as a coder too, like a player movement, how that's going. You can kind of set it up once and sort of forget, and you might not have great movement or realize you have bad movement, but you're stuck in your own world, in your own bubble. But if you make a bunch of little games, you're gonna be like, dude, I always make this movement. I don't love this. Or yeah, there's many examples like that where the early things you set up are just really important to learn how to do again and to refine. So I think game jams are good for that.
Yeah, I
and
definitely
think
agree,
that-
because
yeah. No, do you? I thought you just were arguing.
okay, yeah. I've changed my mind. Okay,
It's
I changed my mind, Mister
I learned a
Mister
lot more in
Anasasu
game
over
jams
here.
than in
Yeah.
making world bonded.
Yeah. I feel the same.
But-
I feel the same. I also feel like you can target those intricacies in game jams. You could have that as a goal, where you go like, I want to learn about this, and then you go into a game jam and you learn about that one thing. Like it's very, you can be super targeted in game jams, and I think they're the best way to learn.
Can you?
And okay,
Okay. You've convinced me.
good.
Yep, you've convinced me.
Now we
Henry.
have resolution. Yes.
Marry,
That's
fuck,
mine.
kill. Okay.
No fucking way,
YouTube?
bro. This is
Twitch or itch.io. Sorry. Itch.io, as the kids are calling it.
what
Yeah.
is that supposed to be?
Marry, fuck, kill. You gotta pick one to marry, one to
How do you-
have sexual relationships with, which means sort of you like a little but you don't want to marry, and then one to
Bro, is this what you were working on, bro?
It took all week. It's a lot of research. Listen, you should just see the notes. It's like there's like what's like the scene with like in the movies where it's like pictures and like string going between things. Like it can't be that. It's got to be. Yeah, it's melting down here.
Okay,
But
name the
everyone's
platforms
dying
again.
to know.
Okay, name.
Marry, fuck, kill. YouTube, itch, Twitch.
Obviously we're killing Twitch, right?
Well,
Because
it's your life.
We're just
I
spamming
don't know.
W's for like 12 hours.
Mary, you know, I really like genuinely, I really like Itch's like MO. Like they have this platform for like small people to like just host their game jams. I think that's really sick. So I think I'm a bigger fan of Itch's ideology for their platform than YouTube. So I would go marry Itch, and then
Fuck YouTube.
Fuck YouTube.
Fuck YouTube
kinda-
because of
Is this
its
a
stupid
ranking or is
unskippable
this
ads.
like what is this?
Well, I don't know, it's
Have you ever
weird.
done marry, fuck, kill, Maxy?
Yeah, but not with
But not with inanimate
That
objects.
firms?
Not with fictional companies.
not with
no,
companies.
platform.
You sound like a politician. Stop dodging, Maxy. Marry, fuck, kill. YouTube, itch, Twitch.
No, wait, what? I saw what?
Dude, what-
Marry, fuck, kill.
What? Yeah.
He's not. He just says what? He's just leaning on that whole. Oh, I'm German. I don't even know what.
What? English? No, hablo English.
I think I'll give my take. I think you're killing YouTube. I think YouTube's got to go. You know what I mean? There's too many of
What?
us out here.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
this is dumb.
What?
AdSense is garbage.
Why?
Oh, now he wants to be part of the fucking hypothetical. This guy's like, oh, I don't know anything about that. That was my German accent, in case it's unclear. Anyway, I'm killing YouTube, right?
Why?
I think I fuck with Twitch, right? Twitch is okay, you know. I'll marry Itch.
Fuck
though.
with
Itch
and
doesn't-
fuck is very different. Just like
Well, all right, I'll have sexual relations with. Oh, well, not everyone on Twitch. I'm just saying. In general, I feel like I would Twitch once in a while. There you go. I would be Maxy wants to get out of this podcast so bad. I think Twitch is okay. I think it's all right. YouTube though, there's too many of us. We're all doing too much stuff. How better would the scene be if we all had to be entertaining on stream for like an hour as opposed to making a 5-minute video?
no, I don't.
It wouldn't
I'm
be
just
better.
not a fan of Twitch. No.
I guess you could stream on YouTube, but no one finds anyone streams on YouTube. It's actually like ultra sad. I'm like, I don't know why they don't have better discoverability.
it's only subscribers.
I just never used Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use Twitch either. I don't.
I
go
changed my
on
mind.
there.
Kill Twitch. It's,
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go.
I mean, I get this thing with the killing. You know, that's the worst thing. But then it's a rank.
Yeah.
It's just a ranking, like 1 to 3. Couldn't we just rank it 1 to 3?
no, that's not sensational enough. So, you know that I can say. marry,
Okay,
fuck,
gotcha.
kill.
So it's basically a ranking of 1 to 3. Gotcha. So then YouTube.
Well, depends if you want to do sexual innuendos or not. You gotta have the fuck in there.
So yeah, it's I guess
I need a producer. This is too
What
much
a-
stuff to manage. Okay. Are you answering? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Throw him
need a
up.
producer from Mary. Fuck kill.
I do.
Bro, I feel like Zeth, you were working on something more, and I don't think this was it, bro.
Wait, is this actually
There's
what
gotta
you
be
were working
more.
on?
Is this what? Is this it?
Welcome.
That's it. What the fuck?
Welcome to
You can't just show me.
Pirate Software versus or MZF's Collusion. Which of these two things was said?
Okay.
These are gonna be. There's gonna be music here. This is the game show that I'm host. I'm not even in the fucking Should I be here? I'm here.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, it's just in
kinda-
Photoshop. Wait, we have this. Hold on. I was so delusional this morning. I was like, should I make this? It's like current scene. That's how you know I didn't get very far. How about this scene? Is it gonna load? Come on, you can do it. Like, oh, look at that.
Oh.
That. No, oh,
Okay.
it's not even centered. Fuck.
Whoa,
yeah.
look at that. It has
Your
particles
Oh,
inside.
look
thing is
at
covering
some-
up half of it.
Yeah, you don't. I'm important. Okay, I'm in the title. Look. Oh fuck. Okay. There's my Twitch overlay, my YouTube overlay. Fuck. Okay, I move that over there. Okay. All right. Yeah. This is welcome. Listeners are so lost. I'm showing a game
Oh,
show
the
on
camera-
screen that
the
says
camera,
pirate.
okay.
This is something either Pirate Software said or I had a delusion and I thought that he had said it, meaning I made it up.
Okay.
I think I love Pirate Software. And I think sometimes he says outlandish things that Henry's losing his mental over this. I'm sure I hit that table, unplug my shit. Can you guys still hear me? No,
Actually-
I don't know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so here's the game. I'm gonna bring up two sometimes quotes, sometimes vague things that he sort of said a little bit. Maxy, do you have any idea who this man in the center is?
Yes.
Good job. How about you, Kobe?
Yep.
You guys have done great so far. Thank you for showing up. Henry, this is mostly for you to play and for me to find out, as the saying goes, okay?
Okay.
And we have links, but you guys can't hear the links, but I can play the links, so I don't, we have no, all right. Pirate Software said one of these two things.
Okay.
He claimed to never dream due to having a 5-hour sleep schedule, or did Pirate Software claim to use Jedi mind tricks in real life?
Oh, bro.
I can imagine the
okay.
short.
He kind of.
I can imagine the short.
Which of these two shorts did he? This is all shorts too. Which of these two shorts actually exist?
Okay, so I know he did say that he was a mutant because he only sleeps for like less than 7 hours or something. But I don't know if he said that thing about dreaming. I feel like he talks about like social engineering a lot, or at least in the TikToks or whatever. So I think he could have. I think the Jedi thing, the Jedi mind trick, is the thing he said.
I have a question actually, Zeth, for you.
Yeah, I
Can
might
we
or may
keep
not
track
answer.
of points?
Oh,
Can we like?
yeah, someone else do that because my computer's dying. It's on fire right now.
Somebody keep track of
Can we all
points.
guess as well?
So here's the thing: I have the audio to play at the end, but now it's like you guys can't hear it unless I stream. That's gonna get all messy. I need a producer.
Table.
Okay. But okay, I say the right side.
Oh, it's inverted too. Wait, is the text?
I kind of say the
No, it's fine. It's
No,
fine.
no,
It's not
no.
inverted.
We can
No,
read
it's
it.
not.
Yeah.
Henry, Maxy, me.
Maxy,
Bang,
what do you think?
Bang, bang.
Did Pirate Software say that he used Jedi mind tricks in real life, or did he
Yeah,
say that he
Jedi mind
doesn't
trick.
dream because of his? And,
I-
Jedi mind tricks.
I think we're all calling your bluff here.
all my bluff. I didn't. This is all just stuff that may or may not have been said. So I have the link here. Wait. I can't play the link though. Should I just tell you guys which one he said?
Yeah, what did
Yeah,
he say?
yeah,
What did he say?
He claimed he used real Jedi mind tricks on someone on a convention. So the clip is I should. Oh fuck. This is why. Can I stream and you guys hear it, or is that gonna fuck
Yeah,
up the audio?
fine. Yeah, good. I don't know what it's gonna do, but
those
we're
That's fine,
recording.
that's fine.
So we go into the back exit, and this woman said, "You need to have a wristband. You can't
Oh,
come in
I
here. You need to have a
remember
wristband."
this clip.
And I swear to God, this is the dumbest thing I've ever tried. I tried to do the Jedi hand wave, and I said, "We don't need wristbands." And then I opened the door and let everyone in, and she's just stood there like this. Like the confidence, I guess, that I gave in that motion, just like
There you
turned her
go.
brain
He's-
off.
There you go. My king has used Jedi mind tricks IRL.
Oh my god, that is
Okay.
great. Thank you. This
All right,
is
so
one
everyone got a
that's-
point. Congratulations, everyone. You all did a very good job. You all are
Yes!
true
Nice.
lovers and believers.
Do you have another one?
Pirate Software. Yeah, let's go. Another one.
Next up, Pirate Software. Sorry, I forgot. Is this something Pirate Software said, or am I having a brain stroke? Pirate Software said, kids don't know what controllers are, or is, whatever. I did this at 3 in the morning. Shut the fuck up. Kids don't know what controllers are? A controller is. There you go. No, I did it right. Or did Pirate Software say, kids don't know what a keyboard and mouse is?
Oh, I know 100%.
Okay, you go last then, because I actually don't know. I think keyboard and mouse. No, controller. I say controller. Wait, Maxy.
Maxi? He's in deep thought.
I'd say keyboard and mouse.
Okay.
I say
What is it?
Keyboard.
I'm gonna look like an idiot if I guess this wrong, by the way. I reckon controller.
Okay. So I think
This
I
one's a
got it
very
right then.
special one.
Okay. No way, he said both of them.
This is going to make
my
all of
God.
you age 50 years. Are you ready for this? So we had a setup that was like this.
Please.
We had a desk, and it had 2 stations on it.
Please.
And we had a keyboard for this one, mouse and keyboard, and we had a controller on this one. Not a single kid that came up could use that mouse and keyboard. Some of them, their hands were too small. Some of them never seen a keyboard before in their life.
Come on.
I was like, oh man, like we got to go buy another controller for the next day, like because it was a 3-day con, you know. So we bought another controller, and we got rid of the keyboard. So we had controller and we had controller, right? Because they're smaller, the kids' hands can work on them. So kids walk up, 50%. Half of the children that came up moved the controller to the side, not knowing what it was, reached out and tried to touch the monitor because they had never played a game outside of on a phone or a tablet and thought it was a touchscreen.
Damn.
The next generation doesn't know what a controller is.
That line got me so
There,
mad.
you've heard it first. I'm right.
The line is like
Oh.
so. The next generation doesn't know how to tie their
Doesn't know what
shoes.
a-
I'm like, that can't be everyone. You can't say every person doesn't know what a controller is, but he's my king, so I believe him. Okay.
Okay, so we both got it right. Damn.
We both got it right. I'm gonna give 2 points to whoever said controller because that's a more inflammatory.
Yes.
I think that one deserves a
Yeah,
bonus.
yeah.
I shut off my camera because I
Let's
think
go.
I was hurting. I have too
Here are
much
the
going on.
standings. Wait.
Pirate
my
Software
goodness.
say, my king, our leader. Okay,
so
Pirate
bad.
Software.
Okay.
Did he say? Did he say he didn't see the point in selling energy drinks to people behind a computer as a sponsorship, or did he claim that ferrets are smarter than dogs?
Okay, I know this one, so I will abstain.
You have a
from
good imagination, Zeth. I'll just tell you that. You have a good imagination.
He said last time he said both. What imagination did I display?
These both look... No, these both look really, really believable. Hang on. Let me analyze the grammar here.
I didn't prepare for the fact that. So I wrote these at 3 a.m. So the grammar might not help you. I didn't prepare for the fact that Henry's seen them all. Okay, I swear my oldest too. These are like 17 years old. He's streaming on
I mean, I
Just
don't-
TV.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like go out and look. I mean, he just shows up, you know.
He shows
He's like
up.
big. He's the
Yeah.
biggest game developer. Or
My thoughts, my initial...
What do you mean, or
my
yeah?
initial
What was that
thoughts are
supposed to mean?
Zeth drinks energy drinks, and he is behind a computer, right? And he drinks energy drinks. It doesn't make sense, right? So, and I feel like the second one he could have said, and it's definitely a clickable like YouTube short. But I don't get how we would get to that when he's talking about game dev all the time.
he's
it's
big into ferrets.
He's a big
into
ferret
ferrets.
man.
Yeah, he is. Into
Okay,
ferrets, yeah.
thanks. I think I'm gonna choose the ferrets now, just because he said it.
I say
why I said
energy
thanks.
drinks.
And
I
Henry.
think it's reversed.
Just so we know
It's-
where you
it's-
are.
Henry.
It's energy drinks. It's energy drinks.
No, dude, Raid Shadow Legends is one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. Don't play that game. It's bad. Bad and it should feel bad. Over monetized, under devved. That's all I'll say. I don't like it. I think it's bad. Another really good one. I will never get a sponsorship from G Fuel. Ever. Not gonna do it. Do you know how many people are sponsored by G Fuel on here? It's ridiculous, actually. It's insane how many people are sponsored by G Fuel. Do you want to know why I'll never get sponsored by G Fuel? Ever? Because I don't think
Why?
I should be selling energy drinks to someone sitting on their butt in front of a computer. What's the point of that? What's the point of that?
To stay awake.
Damn, I haven't thought about it. Like,
It's to stay awake. I fall asleep while I cook.
Zeth's over here like,
I was like, what? You want to sell an energy drink to a guy who's like sprinting? Doesn't that make your heart explode? Isn't the whole point? It's to sell it. You're like really tired. Like, I need my heart to go a little faster. Never seen a guy fucking downing a Monster energy drink on the fucking sprint. You drink water, don't you? I don't know.
on a marathon.
I haven't been outside since the 80s. I don't know, guys. I've been in here drinking energy drinks. Can I hold on? And in lieu of that, can you mind give me 1 second? I'm gonna grab an energy drink. This podcast is going great. I'll be right back.
So the
Just
stand,
so
yeah.
everybody knows, Zeth is a huge Pirate Software fan. Huge. Talks about all the time. All the fucking time.
He's watched all of his videos.
Watched all his videos. Watched
Okay.
everything.
Gooned to his videos, if you
We're
will.
just we're just talking about how much of a Pirate Software fan you are.
I am. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Pirate Software, or MZF's personal delusions. Did Pirate Software say the term Ko-fi is literally Patreon, or did he say the term? TikTok is literally free money.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. I believe that he would probably say, this is metagaming. I feel like you wouldn't really care about the Patreon one, but you would care about the TikTok one. So I think it's the TikTok one.
What's the score, by the way?
I got everyone.
So
right.
Henry's on 4.
Oh,
Maxy's on
wait,
3, and I'm on
He can't
3.
be on 4. This is question 4. How is he on 4?
No,
Wait,
no, you
He
gave
got
me an
got
extra
2
point. You
points,
gave me an
remember?
extra point.
he said controller? I thought you said controller, Kobe.
Yeah.
No, we both. Yeah, me and
We
Kobe
both.
both said controller.
Christ, he is a super fan. Oh my god. Maxy, are you bottomed out here? You got no point. What's happening with you?
Huh?
How many
Wait,
points
how
does
many points
Maxy
do I
have?
have?
Maxy's on 3. Maxy's on 3.
Yeah.
We're both on 3.
Mhm.
Henry's
so
in the
Henry's
lead
just
with
winning.
1 extra point.
Mhm.
He's just 1 point. The game's not over yet.
Yeah, the game is not over yet.
I'm invested. What do you think,
TikTok
Maxy?
is my answer.
I say TikTok. It's literally free money.
I say Ko-fi or Ko-fi. I feel like TikTok is a thing that Zeth would come up with, but I've never heard of Ko-fi
Is it-
before, and I feel like
I
that's
think it
something
might
he
have
would
been
say.
like that,
I don't know.
that someone asked him, why do you do TikToks? Do you use TikToks? He's like, no, but I make TikToks because TikTok is literally free money. Something like that.
Free money.
Don't we do
Yeah,
the
this is what I imagine, because Zeth, his YouTube shorts do okay, but on TikTok he gets like no viewership, right? So I'm like, I feel it. So I feel like
Can I
when
change
he
my
heard
mind?
this,
Is it too late? No. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm sticking to my guns.
okay.
Shit, I mean,
Okay,
I think you guys
turn
might
the
be
camera
right.
back off. Fuck, the camera's back off. All right. All right. This one's going to be a quick one.
Coffee is literally just Patreon.
Ah!
No way! Damn it!
I didn't see anything past that, by the way. I just think that's the most Pirate Software thing ever. Is A is literally B is my only impression I do of it. He goes, listen, armadillos are literally people. And I'm like, what? That's not true. That's not, I can't keep saying that. You can't keep getting away with it. I've never seen the rest of that Patreon. I mean, I've never seen the rest of that video. I just know he says that. Which is actually not a bad take. It was just, it made me laugh. I'm sorry. All right.
Wow. I was right.
That means it's a tie between Henry.
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
Tiebreaker.
This is the last one. This is the last
Is this the last one? Oh my god. Stakes are high.
one. We could do bonus points in case somehow Maxy can come back.
Okay.
That's up to the scoresman, Kobe. So it's up to you. All right.
Oh, I think it's up to I'd be
don't know.
biased.
Yeah, that's true. You're biased. Pirate Software or MZF Delusion? Pirate Software wore a hot dog suit while making $2,300 for 4 minutes of ads, or Pirate Software played WoW pretending to be a bot just to get banned.
Man.
I think it's the first one. Not the
was
first
the
one. I think
first
it's the
one-
WoW. The one on the left, sorry. Not the first one you said. I think it's World of Warcraft.
I think it's the hot dog suit one. I think I have seen that maybe, but I'm not too sure. I think it's a hot dog. I'm going with hot dog.
Same.
Can I explain why I said WoW?
Explain.
I feel like it's more game dev related, which is obvious.
You don't know
But I
much
feel
about
like
him,
it's
do you?
something he would do just to prove a point.
don't know
just to
much
prove,
about him,
oh,
do
this
you?
is so terrible.
You don't know anything about him. This is great. He used to
I've
work for
watched his
Blizzard.
shorts. Come on, man. Come on.
He used to work for Blizzard, and he did the people getting banned on WoW. That's why.
He did. Yeah, he did get people. Yeah. I guess I wasn't. I was thinking like he probably did the left one. Okay, let's hear.
Well, it kind of gives it away now,
A
doesn't it?
monthly ruse will happen every first of the month from now on. You see, Twitch is paying me a lot of money to run ads. I normally don't run ads, but Twitch is paying me $2,300 for 4 minutes of ads per hour next month. I've accepted this deal, but I hate ads. So how do we fix this? I take half of this money, and I turn it into tier 1 subs for you, which is over 200 subs. And then I gift those to the community. So all the people that get those 200 plus subs don't have any ads for the entire month.
Which is like,
But since I gifted half of this, 39% of a tier 1 sub comes back to me. And then A lot of the community doesn't watch ads anyway. And Twitch still pays me a bunch of money on top of that, so I actually make about $1,700, which is more money than I make in a month normally. And also, none of you get to watch ads.
What is that last sentence broke me? Here's the truth. The truth is like, I'm gonna take the money. It's just too much money, and some of you guys are gonna have to watch ads. That's kind of what it is. And then the next sentence is like, I'm gonna give some of that money back. So like 200 of you aren't gonna have to watch ads. 200 of you, but there's like what? Thousands of people that watch them. So it's a very small amount. And he's like, so some of you aren't gonna have to watch ads, and that's good. One more sentence. So anyway, most of you are not gonna watch ads. Wait, what the fuck? How did we Jedi mind trick his whole audience right there? Damn, that almost got me. I was like, wait. No. Most people are watching ads.
These
That's
shorts
not
make you
true.
want to believe whatever he's saying.
It does.
So powerful of a statement.
It's so
just
powerful.
like he says it with such conviction that you want to believe him.
If you're doing shorts right now or you're streaming, just say things in absolutes. Stop hedging. Stop being a hedging loser, okay? You can hedge and edge on your own time, okay? But you're going to make these claims. Yeah, you can be hedging and edging with the camera's off. When the camera's on, you're going to be busting nuts right on that fucking lens, okay? Hi, welcome to my podcast.
Oh my god, Jesus. This
But I like the concept. Twitch is paying me money to show you ads, so I will just pay for you not to see ads.
You know,
It is a good concept.
Hello.
I'm starting to get the slight hint that maybe you might not be a big fan of pirate software. I
What?
think you
Hold on,
might
my
be a
camera's
little
getting
bit
up.
of a hater. A little bit.
I'm a
I
super
don't know.
fan,
Okay.
and
okay,
I resent
mean,
that. I resent that you would ever say that. Oh, is it still
Okay.
saying I'm on just the camera? There we go. And let's stop streaming.
Speaking of pirate software, he recently got a job as the director of strategy for Off-Brand. I don't know
So I
if you
hear.
guys have heard about this.
What's
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
My boy Ludwig.
Ludwig started.
I've never seen Ludwig stuff. I'm sorry.
I mean, is it Ludwig?
I don't know.
Ludwig? I feel like Ludwig, right?
I mean, in
It's
school we
Slugwig. It's
always
definitely not
said
that.
Ludwig.
Yeah, he's like a famous Twitch streamer. It seems like a lot of these guys. Well, I hope this is what happens. We have two now, right? We have Donkey and we have. Is there more? I don't know. We have Ludwig slash Pirate Software.
Asmon Gold. He didn't start a publishing software company, but he like is just giving money. I think your friend Maxy was on it, right? Pixel Pitch.
I don't know. Asmon's?
Yeah. Lente.
Oh, was she?
Bro,
It's like, I'm gonna reach out and get some kind of.
No, I was not that active on social media last week.
He went outside this week.
I went outside.
Good
Yeah,
on you.
I got a scar right here.
no way.
Whoa.
What happened?
I was punched in the face while playing football.
Oh, I imagined actual like American football, but
Oh no, soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah.
Aren't you using zero hands in soccer? How do you get
Yeah.
punched?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, his hands for free. So they like, wow, what else am I gonna do with the hands? You know?
Might as well punch him in the head.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't on purpose. But yeah.
Well, to pull us back, I like that that we see more of these indie publishers, I guess you would call them, right? They're publishers, they're like streamers or people that have too much money, don't know what to do with it. And then in the past we've seen guys like Mizkif buy like a gym and other big streamer guys, they like have these other purchases. And we don't give a fuck. I'm not going to the gym anytime soon. I'm just going to sit here and make games. So the idea that they could get published, that's like super exciting. They even say a thing on their like on their Twitter that's like reach outs. You know, they're getting bombarded with like, we know how many guys want to do this and are doing this on YouTube right now. I'm sure their inbox is flooded with crazy requests to do all these different games. I wouldn't want to be that. That's a lot of looking at games and saying no, or taking a chance on the game. Ugh.
I imagine there's a lot of people going like, hey, I've never made a game. I don't have any experience. I don't know whatever. But I have this idea. I just need the team. I have an idea. You guys, trust me.
idea.
Trust me. It's like, do you have a GDD? Like, I don't know what that is, but listen.
I don't know that, Senator, but let me tell you this, all right? Have you seen Hollow Knight? Well, I got an idea. Not bugs, right? But like, yeah, whatever. Mammals.
What
It's
if-
Mammal Hollow Knight.
What if we
Ants?
did
That's
I
Yeah.
literally got
GTA?
that email from someone. Someone saw my YouTube and they literally emailed me like, "Hey, I've got an idea for a mobile game. Do you want to do it with me?" And it's like, if it pops off, you can get 33%. And it's like, no.
Okay. Can
I
you
was like,
forward that
it'll be
one to
like-
me? I'll do that one. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I mean, you have all of you gotten messages like that?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I got one that was like really aggressive too. They were like, I want to work on it. I'm getting all the money. You might get some. I forget what it was. I should have wrote it down, but it was very like, yeah, I need help. I have no experience. I've never done it before. And also, you're not going to get much out of it. And I remember thinking, like, why would I ever? Sir,
Yeah,
please.
yeah. It's the idea of this like idea guy, you know. I felt like I was turning into that for a little bit, but but then never mind, whatever.
No one
Anyways.
likes an idea guy because we're all idea guys. I feel like everyone's like, I got a great idea. It's the guy that's actually going to make the thing that we like. Like, oh yeah, that was hard.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't believe you made that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I was coming with banger ideas. I don't know. Seemed like Maxy liked
Give
my
me one.
ideas.
Throw
Dino
one out.
liked
Throw
my
one out.
ideas.
I got an idea.
Everyone's
Really
so
buy you
hard.
some time?
Make an idea.
Oh shit.
All right, I got an idea. Boom. You ready? It's like a toilet, but it's got a USB on it. And you go to the bathroom,
Holy shit.
right?
And you
I'm
plug
an
it
idea
in
Yeah.
guy.
and charge
Plug
your
it in.
phone.
That's a good idea. You want to go half on it?
What if the water
Oh, really?
gets
Half?
into
Oh,
the
yeah,
USB
sure.
point
That's
and you get
good.
electrocuted.
Usually I get
I
like
don't
10%.
have any of the schematics, know how to do toilets or the industry. You got to do all of that. But I got the idea. I know a lot about USBs. I got a couple of them. I'm thinking USB 3.0.
Sometimes I accidentally put it into HDMI port, right? That's for you, Maxy.
A computer. Oh yeah, Maxy's classic viral video. You guys shit on
Sorry,
me with my
sorry. I
shorts.
kinda-
MZ's
I
shorts
kinda
do okay, so I assume he did something about TikTok. Also, for
Sorry,
the
I
record,
do.
to go fully back, we were talking about the pirate software. That was that
Yeah.
question.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
TikToks are ultra hit or miss. I couldn't believe it. I looked that up one time, and I was just like, sometimes his TikToks are like hundreds of views, like a couple, like I'm talking under 1,000, and that just seems insane to me. It seems like you should translate from platform to platform, but it just doesn't happen for game dev for some reason.
I sent you a guy on a TikTok guy. I don't know if you looked him up.
Tick tick.
TikTok, you motherfucker. Don't.
Too much energy today. You better be having some G Fuel over there. You better relax, all right? There's no reason for a man like you. You know, you're what? Are you 30 now? You're getting up there. You don't need G Fuel. Relax. I thought about another game, by the way. I know we're jumping around a lot, but we're about to end, and I didn't want to lose this one. I could set this game idea, but I don't want to jump you on it. But so I was laying in bed at 3 a.m. That's where I got this idea for the pirate software thing. And then I had another idea. What do you guys think about this one, right? So the premise is, it's just all going to be, either it's real or I made it up is the premise though. But is this a real YouTube channel that made this thing? Like, or did I make it up? But I'll give you an example. Because I watched one today that was like, is this a real YouTube channel? And it's like, the premise is, the guy's making a game where the guy character jumps off the building and breaks his leg. That's the whole game. And then users submit suggestions, and the users have submit suggestions for him to do methamphetamine. Is that a real game or did I make that up?
It
Right,
sounds
that'd be
too
interesting.
specific to be fake.
I watched that this morning. So I was like, what the fuck is happening? And I remember thinking, like, that'd be fun to make, like, a bunch of random, like, because I can make two. Here's the thing. If you only make one and it sounds really specific, it sounds like it's real. But if I make up another one that sounds specific in a different way, you might be like, I don't know which one of these is real. And then I could link to the actual short and be like, that short had like 100, not even joking, 100,000 likes on it. And I was like, what is this fucking game? What is happening?
You know the problem with that is that you're gonna come up with something that you think is fake, and then somebody's gonna, like, one of us is gonna, no, I've seen that. And then we pop up the video.
Well, that's when I lose. That's the only time I can lose. Other than that, I stay neutral. I never lose.
Okay.
All right, I thought it was an idea. I could put that together, take a little more research. Pirate software, it's easier to at least go through some quotes. I was talking to Dino and I go, I'm just going to find a couple. This is before you got in there, Henry. I go, I'm just going to find a couple of quotes. Let's see how it goes. And I clicked the first one and it's Jedi mind tricks. And I was just laughing so hard. I was like, I can't. This is insane to me. I just couldn't believe, like, you need to be more direct though when you say lines. I've learned that now. Just stop taking the middle ground. Just commit to it.
People don't like open world games. Did you know this?
There you go. You say, that's like opening for a video. All right, let's try it out. Colby, you come up with one. Go ahead. All right.
I think people should stop
Bullshit.
making
No.
games.
No.
Stop. I
People
think
should
it's
stop
bad.
making games.
Done.
Stop making game. All right, I got one. High scores are bullshit, and speedruns aren't high scores, no matter how hard Henry thinks they are. Maxy, your turn. This is gonna get you in the YouTuber mindset. Stop doing your taxes over there. What's happening?
I gotta go.
He has to leave. He has to leave.
All right,
I
you
just
gotta use taxes.
I just put on my shoes.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
Yeah, no,
well,
he
thank
has
you
to.
guys for joining me on this
Thank you guys
episode
for
of the
watching.
Pirate Software Podcast. I appreciate everyone's time here. It's Maxy Dev on YouTube before he leaves. Veras Studios. Do you say Veras or do you say Veras?
Veras. I mean, you could say
Veras.
Veras. Veras.
Okay,
That's
I
fine.
might say it my way. And then Kobe Dev. Kobe, you got any videos coming out?
No.
Okay.
Just you wanted me to be direct. I mean, like,
I want you to be more direct. Nope. Nah. Don't go to that YouTube channel.
No.
There's no videos on that. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming. All right, and that's a cast.
that's it. That's a wrap.